Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
an extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet with David Sarif in person to offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to Humanity Front. My people have worked...
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Sarif Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob and a vintage 05 Bard GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh, metalhead?
I know you handled critical evidence linked to the case, and I want to know about it.
First off, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And second, even if I did, what makes you think I give a shit about what you want? Now, I strongly suggest you take your high-tech, toaster-looking ass out of my way before I handle you.
back again to Detroit,
No,
where a
no
handful
traffic.
of people
Most of
were
the
taken into
Humanity
custody this
Front.
evening.
What a
following
joke.
yet
Did you
another
hear? They want the
anti-augmentation
UN to
demonstration.
regulate enhancements.
This time,
None of them
patients
should have a
enrolled
say
to
about my
access
body.
the Second Avenue
Getting
Limb
enhanced
Clinic
is a personal
found their
choice.
route blocked
A
by
right.
supporters of
I
the
swear I'll get it done
Humanity
illegally
Front.
if I have to.
The pro-human
Wish I could afford
organization had
first-rate
received
stuff
permission
like
to
that.
gather in protest
These days,
earlier
you just
in the
gotta
week.
get armed
The
to
police
stay ahead.
decided to shut down the
Keeping
legal
up with the
route
latest gear may be
prematurely and
expensive,
closed the
but it's
Broadview
worth
tunnel.
it.
Perhaps they feared what might happen once
My
the
Wi-Fi's
hostage
out,
situation
and
at
I need to
Sarif
check the
Industries
sports
resolved.
scores right away.
Regardless,
Wish I could afford
several
one of those
violent
cranial
skirmishes did
jobs.
break out.
I can't even cover this
Serious
month's
injuries were
rent.
reported.
Unless Baltimore
This is
covers the
Elijah
spread.
Hassan, reporting
That
to
would
you
be a
live
major
from
fallout.
Picus.
Well, she knows what's
Wasting
what,
your
that's
time
why.
with this.
I saw Eliza's coverage of the hostage
seen it.
situation. Isn't she just great? How come some people believe she's just a mouthpiece for Picus and their interests?
Celebrity author and
They're just afraid of a strong woman with an opinion that doesn't match their own.
Jensen, right? I've heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out. Look at the force now. Our badges mean
Sir.
nothing. We've got no authority.
Listen, I can't promise anything. Not right now. Listen.
Access granted.
situation in Detroit has just custody this evening. Following yet another Cloak And Daggers, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization. Humanity
Don't
Front.
even think about starting any
Speaking
trouble.
from the tarmac at
I
Wayne
mean
County
it.
Airport,
I can tell you're
Taggart called the
augmented by the
attacks
way you walk.
An extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much
You're
like
Jensen,
to
right?
meet with David Sarif
One of my
in
buddies
person,
told me you were SWAT
offer my deepest
once upon a
sympathies,
time.
and assure him that
Heard you had some
are in no way
disagreement
linked
with
to
the brass.
Humanity Front.
situation at Sarif Industries
I've
resolved.
worked tirelessly to find a peaceful...
Were taken into custody this evening. Following yet
Jensen,
another
what the hell are you doing here?
demonstration.
Station's supposed to be off limits to all non-essentials. You don't even fucking work here anymore. That's right, off limits. I heard orders came down from pretty high up. If I had to
The
guess,
pro-human
it has to do with
organization
that
had
body in
received
the morgue.
permission to gather in protest earlier in the week, but
Access granted.
Telling the parents. What are these drills for? Well, they're to introduce them to the future. REX 84 is the index. Don't lie down and take it in the ass from the international banking cartel, Tracy. And you don't follow the biased doctrine of Picus and their slut puppet Eliza Kazan, Billy. That's right, Billy, you gullible little bastard. You will be put in a camp.
Stay here until I get some answers, kid. We're talking about some serious fucking crimes.
Crimes? What are you talking about, man? My brother's missing and you want to charge him? Typical.
All right, let's try this again. From the top. When was the last time you saw Lucky, and who was he with?
I told you. It was like a week ago. We was hanging with some old friends.
Old friends. Right. Listen, I know you both used to run with the Motor City Bangers. We know Jason is still in deep, and we know he's into something big.
Yo, you got all the answers. Why you bothering me?
Okay, smart mouth. How does AUG trafficking grab you, huh? Does that ring a bell? Maybe the DRBs are having a chat with your brother right now. What's the matter? Now you've got nothing to say? I've got all take you.
Are you supposed to be here, sir? I thought the station had been locked down. I suggest you conclude your business and get out.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
It's this movie from the 1980s about this cop. He gets all shut up and gets rebuilt as a cyborg.
Is that with Van Damme?
No, that's something else. I'm surprised you never heard of it. Takes place in the future Detroit.
I guess I'm just not into sci-fi.
Back again to Detroit. We're ahead. Following yet another anti-augmentation demonstration.
Don't get me started on that liberal crap.
Are you deaf or just plain stupid? I told you to get the hell out of my way.
Strong words. You're a real poet. Tell me, is that how you plan to handle the judge when they prosecute you for perjury, possession, and intent to distribute?
What the hell are you babbling about, Chrome Boy?
Funny story. There's this guy, Blaine Lopez. Deals dope near City Airport. A real scumbag. You know him? Because I have a nice little chat record between him and you. So you want to go to jail? Or you want to tell me what I want to know?
How the hell do you... Shit, man. Now listen, I just did what was asked of me. I didn't have a choice.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an IntelliCam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Sarif as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. And nobody asks questions. You just do what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
Should
You
that
got
day ever
what you
come to
wanted.
pass, one cannot help but wonder if millionaire...
Access granted.
Well, she knows what's what, that's why.
Saying your neighbor knows something about these disappearances.
One of the boys who went missing. They used to argue a lot with my neighbor.
What did they argue about?
The boy used to listen to that conspiracy DJ, Lazarus. He used to blast that trash out of his window so the whole city could hear. Casey was always yelling at him to turn it down.
And what about that makes you think Casey is involved in his disappearance?
Well, one day I heard the boy yelling something about Casey being a government spy.
Detective Alexander to holding area. Alexander to holding area.
Interesting. It's a busy day. Wait your turn.
Excuse me, but I am telling this officer something very important.
A couple of witnesses told me they saw you throwing Molotov cocktails at the Lim Clinic building.
That wasn't me. I don't even know what that protest was even about.
That's funny. Because when we searched your wallet, we found a Humanity Front business card.
So what? I don't prove shit.
Listen, we got tons of punks like you pretending they're idealists while smashing windows at Lim. And someone's gonna pay for it.
Y'all didn't see me do nothing, so you can't charge me or know my rights.
Second floor forensics.
Wait your damn turn.
Second floor forensics.
You my lawyer? You don't look like a lawyer.
Hear about that shipment we just got in? From Connaught Technologies?
Connaught. Oh man, you're kidding me. They're finally gonna arm us with the PEPs?
That's right, my friend, the Pulsed Energy Projection System. Single shot, non-lethal. Firing a concussive blast so strong it'll knock down an elephant. Those gangers won't even know what hit them.
About time. CPD's been using those for a year already. And we got worse problems than them.
Campbell's doing an autopsy on that John Doe they brought in earlier. Morgue's off limits until he's through.
Again? The perp was trespassing. Who cares if Sarah's rent a cop killed him?
Murder's not the issue. The way I hear it, our JD is a cop.
No way.
According to the first responders.
Shit. How much you want to bet that story's about to change? Can I help you, buddy? Go talk to the front desk if you need help. Hey, man. You can't just barge in here. Learn some manners, or we're gonna have a real problem here.
Sorry, baby. Can't do it through the bars. You're a horny little guy, aren't you?
Hey, baby. You spring me out of here, and I'll take real good care of you. Oh, don't you worry. The cops already had their go. They won't be jealous.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet. And I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Access granted.
What do you want now? Looking the other way for you guys is one thing, but I'm not gonna help you carry him out of here. You're supposed to have a partner for that. Where the hell is she?
Access granted.
Oh, let me guess, you got nothing to spare. That's alright, man. We all got our crosses to bear. Hey, the way this city is now, I'd rather be on the streets than to be you.
I ain't no guinea pig. Ain't no way I was getting off just to keep my job. I ain't no guinea pig. Government's experimenting on people without they even know. Making super soldiers, man. Lazarus said so.
That serf actually thinks augmentations are going to help mankind. There are people in this city can't afford to eat. You ask me, Sarif Industries should be trying to help people in ways that really make a difference.
Take a look. Drink it all in. It ain't pretty, is it? How about something for the karma?
We'll stream you through and answer your questions as best we can, but don't interfere.
Yes. May I help you?
Actually, I've been told by a mutual acquaintance that it might be the other way around.
Were you followed?
I'm a professional. I know how things work. So if we can just skip Cloak and Dagger 101.
Well, you certainly look the part. Now let's see how well you can play it.
So what is it you need?
Straight to business. A rare quality these days. Tell me, are you familiar with local gangs?
More than enough to get by.
Perfect. Now, I warn you, this is not the cleanest of work, but your efforts will be well compensated. An associate of mine will leave a package for you in an alley on Grand River Road. You will retrieve this package and then use it to deal with a problem of mine. Permanently.
Who's the target?
Someone who won't be missed, I assure you. A ganger that goes by the name Double T. Hangs around in an apartment near Earl's Court. It's not likely that he'll be alone. Just as it's not likely the people keeping him company will be of the pleasant sort. You can't miss him. He's got prominent and rather tasteless augmentations to his face and arms.
You're telling me you went through all this trouble to hire me, just so I can eliminate a banger?
That would be a tad overkill, I admit. No, eliminating the target with the weapon provided to you is only the first part of your assignment. Once you've dealt with Double T, I need you to sneak into Derelict Row and plant the murder weapon among the Baller's weapon stash. Unnoticed.
Kill a member of the Motor City Bangers, then plant the murder weapon in the rival gang's weapon stash. You're trying to start a war.
Hopefully.
I can get inside Derelict Row, but where can I find their weapon stash?
Look for an old concrete structure that is boarded up and condemned. I believe they stock their supplies right underneath it.
I need a more precise location on the target.
There's a small back alley known to the locals as Earl's Court. You can access Double T's building using the fire escape. He's in one of the apartments on the 4th floor.
So what is it I'm picking up and where is it exactly?
There's a rather luxurious apartment complex on Grand River Road. In front of it, on the other side of the street, you'll see a door that leads to a maintenance corridor. In the first corner of that corridor, you will find a crossbow hidden amongst the trash and debris. Use it to kill Double T.
So what's the plan? You make a call and rat one of the bangers out? Then the DRBs retaliate and so on and so forth until they wipe themselves out?
Pretty much.
What about innocent casualties? These thugs aren't exactly expert marksmen, and it's pretty hard to aim from the window of a moving car. What could be worth such a risk?
I won't discuss my motives with you. I hired you to do a job. Just do it.
I don't understand what you're getting out of this. It sounds to me like you're just the middleman for someone else.
You think too much, my friend. This could prove to be a source of great personal discomfort for you in the near future.
You don't sound like a cop.
You, on the other hand, are starting to sound exactly like one. I strongly suggest you simply get on with the program.
You obviously want this done quick and done well. I respect that. All I'm asking for is half the payment in advance as a gesture of goodwill. In my line of work, you simply can't afford to be careless.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. You've got yourself a deal.
Damn Ogs. Power-hungry bastards. Every last one of them. They're nothing but 10-plated despots in the making.
What the fuck you looking at? Because I know it ain't my charming good looks. Get the fuck out of here before I start blasting, kid. You feel me?
Do I know you? Because I could swear I'd seen you around someplace. Oh, wait a sec. You're that dude. Your face was in the papers, got popped in that attack on Sarif Industries 6 months ago. Whoa. Pretty radical what happened.
That's a pretty lame come on, hun. Especially since I just know this humidity is ruining my hair. Whatever.
I'll bet you never have trouble finding a seat on the bus, do you? Hey, no offense, man. Just enjoying the sights.
You meet all types in this city. Og, purist, I say live and let live.
Look at you, man. Another sucker who bought a bunch of crap you never really needed. You're gonna be obsolete someday, my brother.
Look at you. What are you, a goddamn super soldier or something? I heard about them on the radio. Lazarus is the shit. Not like that Eliza bitch. Fucking company slag. They tell her what to say, and she says it. And a pretty face, and we're supposed to swallow it whole? Well, I got something she can swallow. Right here.
People been saying Augs equal progress. Look at me. I've been progress right out into the street. Man, this city went to shit when the oil industry tanked. Cars falls right behind.
Thanks for at least talking to me. Most people just walk on by like I'm invisible. They've made it practically illegal to be poor in this city. Bastard Sarah's buying up whole blocks and upscaling them. Where the hell are we gonna go? California? The whole West Coast is gonna be underwater in another few years.
You meet all types in this city.
You watched the hockey game last night? Wings against the Habs? What a massacre. If our guys play like that for the rest of the season, we can kiss the playoffs goodbye.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, Be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
Back again to Detroit, where a handful of people were taken into custody this
Before
evening,
you ask,
following yet
no,
another
your mirror has
anti-augmentation
not been
demonstration.
replaced, Mr. Jensen.
This time,
Today
police
I've had to
attempting
deal
to
with
access
petty
the Second
vandalism,
Avenue
unreasonable
Limb
demands
found
from
their
corporate
route blocked by
clients, and a
supporters of the
variety of
Humanity
other
Front
pressing
movement.
problems. So facilitating your
pro-human
grooming
organization
had to be
had
given a
received
lower
permission to gather
priority.
in protest earlier in the week, but police decided to shut down the legal rally prematurely and closed the Broadview Tunnel. Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation at Sarif Industries resolved. Regardless, several violent skirmishes did break out, but no serious injuries were reported. Hello. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't gone all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
Mr. Jensen, I fixed up your apartment real nice. That special request you asked for works like a charm. There's lots of room behind the big screen. I put the stuff in there that you asked me to. And thanks for that little something extra you left. The wife will be happy.
It must have been pretty bad, right? It was for the moment. It didn't mean anything.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I knew you and that match were close, but I didn't realize you were that close.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess I wanted to be reminded of what it was like to be with someone normal.
You were the one who wanted us to get enhanced. Now you're saying we're not normal anymore. Well, I'll try not to touch you too often with my cold, dead metal hand. Okay?
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Pritchard, the hub's connected.
I know. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
You obviously didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No, you don't understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
Exactly. And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. But I may have just traced him to here, an abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.